Campbell Hornell, a head teacher here at Lasswade High School. I've been here in Lasswade just since April 2016, and prior to that I was 6 years head at Armadale. In my first year as head at Armadale, I engaged with Tree of Knowledge, and I've been working with them on and off since then. In our time, we've worked with both students across all year groups, including our primary sevens, and also with staff. When I started at Armadale, one of the big challenges set by the local authority was raising attainment. The school was in a decent place, but there was definitely room for improvement. Part of that improvement in terms of attainment is looking at the culture within the school, and I think that was the main benefit of Tree of Knowledge, was helping to change the culture of the school. It wasn't the only thing, but it was definitely a significant factor for us, because the positive nature along with the sense of ambition that comes through from Tree of Knowledge and their programmes, along with practical things that staff and students can take from each session, allowed us to develop a mindset in our staff and students that was more aspirational and helped us in terms of the improved outcomes. Now, for example, by the end of our time, or my time at Armadale, so that was the end of 6 years, our outcomes for students in 5th year, achieving at least 3 higher awards, quadrupled during the course of that time. Now, that wasn't directly attributable to Tree of Knowledge, but Tree of Knowledge helped our overall improvement agenda, and as I say, primarily for me, by helping address cultural issues around ambition, around motivation, allied with practical strategies that young people and their teachers who support them can put in place to help. The feedback that comes from the students is universally positive. The Tree of Knowledge presenters have an attitude that really helps engage the young people that they have in front of them. They've got a lovely balance of the professionalism and empathy, which allows them to connect with young people. They take themselves seriously, but they can also introduce quite a significant element of fun to learning, and that's universally what comes through in comments. Regardless of contracting or tightening budgets, schools still have resources that are out there. They do. And it comes back to where you are in your school with your priorities. There's a concept of spend to prevent or being proactive around your spending, and I've found in the past that Tree of Knowledge does impact, does make a difference, and in those circumstances that's a good investment for me. I would recommend Tree of Knowledge unreservedly for any school. Certainly, in my experience, secondary schools can benefit from a Tree of Knowledge input in terms of looking at mindset, motivation, levels of ambition, allied to practical strategies.